Om Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Gurubhyo Namaha Vigneshwaraya Namaha Om. I am Tarvai Subramaniam, or better known as Kumar. I'm sure most of you have heard the various talks I've been giving on my YouTube channel. And the last one I gave was the value of yes and no in the field of logistics. Now, logistics, as I said, is like a huge river basin, and there are various tributaries which is flowing into this, and then finally it goes into the ocean and mixes there. Now, the next point or the next subject which will be very useful and very important in the field of logistics is the word delegation. What is delegation? Delegation is saying that the work I am doing, as days pass or as I grow in the organization, I should be able to impart that work into others so that they learn and they carry forward. The delegation can be of two types. Delegation with interference. The second part is delegation with only supervision. Any logistics company or any management where the delegation is with interference, the management and the company doesn't grow. The reason is the staff below are not interested with too much of interference with the management. Once the job has been entrusted to them, they would like to apply their mind, their thought, their way of working to complete the job. But if there is going to be an interference at every level, then the charm of doing the job by the staff goes off. So they feel this is not the place for me to work anymore. Or they tend to be complacent because they know for everything the boss is going to tell them how to do it. So they need not break their head. The other part is delegation with supervision. What is the difference between interference and supervision is? In supervision, once the work has been delegated, the one who delegated the work only checks at intervals how far it has gone, and if needed, gives the guidance to the staff how to go about without interfering on his working. This way, two things happen. The confidence level of the staff increases. The company grows faster because you are educating people at every level and you know that these people can become the pillars of the company tomorrow. There are many examples for delegation with interference or delegation with supervision. I will first dwell with the delegation with interference here, which has happened in one of my friend's company. They used to have a foreign dignitary coming every month, and he used to have a lot of letters to be dispatched. Now, he used to hand over the envelopes unsealed to the boys in the company for postal. The moment he has handed over, he will go behind them to see whether they are sealing it properly. After that, when they start franking it or they are adhering the stamps to that, he would wait there to see how the franking is being done, how the stamping is being done. Now, when the stamping is being done, he is very particular that from the lower denomination to the higher denomination must be stamped properly. Whereas in the case of a franking, it doesn't happen because you choose the machine to frank the cover and it just prints it out and comes out. But here also, he is very particular about the denomination that appears first and the denomination that appears next. It so happened one day when he handed over the cover to the boys, they went to the local in charge and told them, "Sir, we are not interested in doing this job, ask that man to do it on his own." So the local in charge said, "Why? What is the problem?" He said, "He is on our neck. Sir, after all, the cover has to reach a destination. If I have to put in 20 rupees stamp, whether I put 10 plus 10 or 10 5 5 or all ones, it matters very little because it will reach the destination. But this man is so particular about what I have to do and how I have to stamp, how I have to seal the envelope. I'm sorry, sir, I won't be able to do. Please ask this gentleman to do it on his own," and walked out. This gentleman was watching the whole thing. And then the local boss told him, saying that, "Don't interfere with the work. You're delegated. Your letters will go from the company. This is what we are doing here every day. So why do you want to go and interfere with it?" Now coming to the second issue, which is delegation under supervision. Now if you go into huge marriages where the cooking takes place in the hall itself, you will find there is a chief cook. But then he delegates the work to 10 or 15 people under him, and each is given a type of a job to do, which includes a certain part of the cooking also. Now, what does the chief cook do? He is only watching, supervising whether you are all doing your work properly or not. At what point of time does he interfere is to check the salt level and also the spice level that would have been put in the various preparations, and he tastes them at the end to see whether everything has been prepared according to what it should be. Once he feels it is comfortable or it is fine, after that it is the juniors who take over, get everything completed, and the chief cook will be resting in one place. So that is known as delegation under supervision. And the first one was delegation under interference. So all those who are hearing this small talk, as best as possible, please make it delegation under supervision if you and the company and the staff will have to grow, rather than doing delegation under interference. If you all like my small talk, please listen to it, please pass it on to others, and please subscribe to my channel so that you could hear all my previous talks and the talks that I will be continuing further. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.